Until I get up in the morning and you say, you gotta wash bottles because I forgot.
All right.
Fix the camera a little bit. Got knocked around today. Good evening, everybody. How we doing? All right. How you doing tonight? Yeah, let's see. We need the quarterback. Oh, I got the big dog in with the quarterback. I don't need the big dog in with the quarterback. Put the sniper in with the quarterback. And then we need the backbone. Why do we need the backbone? We're going to stick with the Goliath. How are we doing tonight? So you had a pretty good round. I seen DJ had a really good round. Got an extra shot -13. So pretty excited about this tournament. It's not going to be the easiest tournament. Not going to be a ton of drops. I think your best chances are maybe one, definitely two. Three's a chance. I mean, not a great chance, but three's a chance. Four's going to get a lot of people in trouble. Five's definitely a chance. Six is a chance. So, I mean, there's a lot of chances, but none of them are give-me's, for sure. None of them are, gonna make them every time type of shots. So, definitely gonna be a very interesting tournament. But, alright, let's get started. Enough talking. Alright, gonna go with the quarterback and equation ball. And we're gonna be playing maybe by the weekend there, maybe in the higher divisions, but maybe expert I expect by the weekend. Oh, excuse me. Expert I expect by the weekend in the low 30s. Pro maybe 30. And rookie, I think 27 or 28 can win it. you're not going to get very many drops in rookie uh, at all. I don't think. I mean, depends on what level rookie you're into, right? Um, like my rookie account has never left rookie weekly league. But now if you're in a bracket with a lot more stronger rookies, then then yeah, I guess I could see a little lower scores. But overall, I think it's. I don't think it's going to be um, as low as last tournament. Um, well, yeah, hole two actually in rookie is um, a very good opportunity. Hole four is definitely not. Hole four is a very hard shot, and hole seven is not a very easy shot. So really, out of the par threes, only one is, and actually hole two is may come down to not so much in rookie, but yeah, in rookie too. Hole two is going to be a must make, like hole eight was last tournament. Um, but hole four definitely is going to be. You're going to see a lot more pars. Hole four, you're going to see a lot more pars on hole four than you're going to see hole in ones. And hole seven, that rough bump, I play that hole all the time in on tour 10, right? And that rough bump is very inconsistent, and in especially in rookie level, you can't play to the right on the fairway because your clubs don't have enough curl. So um, I don't know. I think you're only going to see one or two drops. Hole two, hole five is hole five is definitely a very make that's going to be to win. You're going to see people. That's going to be like a must make par four there. But other than that, two of the three par fives are very good opportunities for albatrosses. Actually, honestly, all three par fives are opportunities. So yeah, you may see a little lower score, but I don't think you're not gonna see 32s. Um, well, hole five is a rough bump. The par four that's is a rough bump to the hole, and no, I know which one you're talking about. Hole six. Yeah, hole six. Yeah, hole six it was. That was the par five. Uh, hole five is a par four. With that's a rough bump going to the hole. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely opportunities on all the par fives, but they're not gimmies either. So I don't believe you're gonna see like minus 32s or 34s or 35s like we have been seeing in the last couple tournaments. What? Hold on one second. Sorry, my son got up out of bed and said he couldn't sleep. Wanted to know if he could lay in my bed with his mother. Okay, enough talking. Let's get down to business here. Let's uh let's get started. Actually, let me go take care of let me go get him back in bed, and then I will be right back on. Give me just a few minutes here. I will. Just give me a few minutes here, and let me just get my 4 year old or 5 year old. He just turned 5 uh, on Monday. Let me go get him back in bed, and then I will be right back. All right. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get we're gonna get at it now. All right. So, hole number one, quarterback, Quasar. Hmm. That worked out, but I didn't care for that shot. this shot going into the pin is not an easy shot at all. Um, there's like it's like I guess we can play it there. Take a few backspin. I guess we can play it there. 4.1, two rings. We'll play at medium distance. Alright, well that's not too bad. We played at medium distance. It was a little more than medium distance, probably between medium and maximum distance. Or we could just add a little elevation there. But there's a little right before that green. You can watch the ball guide. The ball guide levels out. It doesn't go way up in the air and then come back down. It levels out. There's like a little plateau there, and if you can get on that plateau, the bounce is pretty consistent. So keep that in mind when you're on your approach shot to hole number one. That there's that little plateau there, just before the fringe. You know, little bit before the fringe. There's a flat spot there, and with a crosswind, it's actually a pretty consistent bounce. So. In fact, from this view, you can see it there. Right before the green, there's a plateau. Yeah, well, it all depends on, you know, the spin, stopping the ball all depends on a lot of things too. Um, it's not necessarily that you put too much spin on the ball, but it also what contributes to that is if you're hitting the side of a hill and then skipping up onto the green, um, it won't stop the ball as fast as if you're going downhill. If you hit the downside of a hill with backspin and then skip down onto the green, it'll stop the ball faster than it will on a flat surface. So you got to keep that in mind also when you're using backspin. It's all about, you know, and if you're shooting uphill, it won't the backspin won't catch as much. Yes, yes. Like that one for sure on hole number one. If you put a lot of backspin on it and you use that real high bounce for the first bounce, when it comes down, the backspin's going to catch more for sure. But when the ball's kind of skipping uh, straighter, then it doesn't stop it as fast. Yes. All right, hole number two. We're going to play with. Um, Marlin ball. I'm going to play with the same bag, just a Marlin ball. Backbone, 4.5, backspin. Alright, 4.5 backspin. Going to aim with the top of the blue ring at the fringe, fairway line, and the ball guy right at the hole, and then add a half a bar left spin. And maximum adjustment 20% downhill. Oh, shit. I got the wrong club in here, but actually we're okay. Because I got 4.5 backspin on this club, so we're alright. I actually would like to use the backbone, honestly, but I can deal with the Goliath. we're just going to add a half a bar of backspin and then adjust the wind. 2.9, 1.8. This hole is going to be one of those aggravating holes. Either it's going to go in or it's not going to go in. See, now that missed way to the left. Um, did I adjust right? Yeah. Huh. See, now that almost acted like I shouldn't have added any left spin to that. This hole is this hole. Last time we had this hole in the tournament, it was very tough to make. Um, I actually think on that hole I'm gonna go with the rough bump if I can. I will try it on the next in the opening rounds. The rough bump between the in the rough uh, with the Goliath. If you use almost max topspin, like 7 bars of topspin, um, and because it's a crosswind, it actually should work out very well. But I probably see. I used a. I over adjusted that shot there. Now that I think of it, because I was using the Goliath, so I should have only adjusted medium distance, not maximum, because the maximum distance adjustment is for the backbone, which has a shorter distance. Um, so that also makes sense there too, why I missed to the left so much. Yeah. Right. Okay. Tighten ball. Tighten ball. Extra mile. I'm going with the extra mile and a sniper. Only because I play this hole a lot and in 2 or 10, and I don't like the fact of trying to play this with the big dog. Even though the sniper, I may have to overpower it a little bit, but I would rather overpower the sniper a little bit than have no ball guide with the big dog. And we're playing this to the other side, to the left side, not this way. Because you play it this way, and it's very, very, very tough to make into. Biggest thing with playing it to the left side is because it's a tailwind, you got to make sure that that second bounce is far enough before the rough on the second bounce. Because of the tailwind, it makes the first bounce longer. So we're gonna go max top. Wrong ball. Max top and 2 left, and you just got to make sure you leave that second bounce a little short of that rough there, because you get a little push from the wind, um, the headwind or the tailwind, I mean. and you don't want to clip the rough like I'm gonna do. I didn't leave it short enough. That was my fault, and I know that. I know this hole like the back of my hand too because I play it all the time in Tour 10, and I should know that second bounce needs to be well more away from that uh, rough because it gets because of the tailwind you get a longer second bounce. So now I definitely cannot reach the green into from where I'm at. You can't figure out your sniper. What can't you figure out about it? Because that's my favorite club. That's my most favorite club in the game. Is the sniper. It's arguably the best club in the game. Well, lower level it is tough. Once you get it up to the higher levels because it has such a great ball guide. Um, uh, it's a great club, but lower levels it can be tough because you um, the lower levels with the shorter ball guide on the sniper and um, like uh, especially like level 6 where I got it now, you don't have full topspin or as much topspin as it does in a higher level also. So it has its downfalls because it doesn't have the distance and it doesn't have topspin until it gets to like level 8, level 9, level 10. But once you get it to like level 8, level 8 it starts getting really good. Level 9 it's really good, and then 10 of course it's the best. But um, once you get it to the higher levels, it has a really, really, really good ball guide, and that's that's where the club comes in handy. To 7, yeah. Well, seven's not a bad upgrade. Like, let me. No, you got me interested. I just want to look real quick. 7. So sniper 7. So 166 yards. So sniper 7, you have the maximum ball guide on it, right? 7, yeah, 4.5. But you're still lacking top spin. Level 8, you get more top spin, and then level 9, you get even more, and level 10, you get more. So each level you go up now will get more top spin, more backspin, and more curl. But you have at level 7 you have the maximum ball guide, whereas I only have a 4.0 ball guide. You have 4.5 at level 7, and you have 2 extra yards than I do. So at level 7 it starts getting good. Uh, you have the maximum ball guide on level 7, which is good, but you still don't have nearly uh, the amount of top spin it starts getting at level 9, level 10. All right, this hole here is my least favorite hole in the game. And we're going to play with the Guardian and a Navigator. 10% downhill. I I despise this hole. I hate it. I hate it when I get it in shootouts in 2 or 10. It's a very, very tough hole. Probably one of the toughest in the game. That's why I said you will see probably more pars on this hole than you will hole in ones for sure. Um, I think I've only got a few hole in ones on this hole ever. What I didn't have. All right, 3 backspin max left. I'm gonna aim right at the pin. And we're playing this one 10% downhill, maximum adjustment 2.6. All right, so we need even more backspin on that shot. We need 4 bars of backspin on that. Definitely need more backspin on that shot. Other than that, it wasn't a bad line. Might even need 5 bars of backspin. Nope. See, I think that may be the shot that I try um, on hole number 2. That shot there, because we have a total crosswind, um, which will make that shot a little easier to adjust for. Adjusting that way with a headwind was tough. I put a little more topspin than I needed to on it, but otherwise, line wise, that was a good line. Just a little too hot coming in. I really like that rough bump. It's actually very consistent. So I think I may go with that shot on hole number 2. I'm gonna try it in the opening round and see how it goes. If you got a Goliath, uh, it has the top spin to get the ball through the hole. All right, extra mile. I gotta change my club back though. I don't want the Goliath or the Guardian in there. Take the Guardian out. Put the Hornet. I'm gonna put the Hornet in. And we're gonna use a katana ball. I don't normally use the Hornet, but on this particular shot, I'm going to only because of the topspin. I actually have enough topspin with the Thorn, but we'll use the Hornet. All right, katana, extra mile, max top, max left. .7 is 2 rings. And then the second shot is 0% elevation. That was 337. I actually could push up. I will next time. I'm going to push up. After I adjust, I'm going to push back up to max distance. So I can get more distance out of that drive. All right, 4.5. So we're like 75% club. caught that glitch come out hot. Ah, I was on the right line. I just had too much. There's a glitch there too that the ball sometimes comes out hot, but I think using a little more or a little less right spin and playing more to the right might have helped me out too. But that one we can definitely get dialed in. That's too bad. That would have been a nice one to get right there. All right, we're gonna change the Hornet back. I think I'm gonna go with the Thorn the next time. I got enough top spin on the Thorn. I don't need to use the Hornet. If you have a lower level Thorn, then you can't use it because it doesn't have enough top spin. But in level 6 where I got it, I have enough top spin uh, to be able to play that shot. I think so. All right, Titan or we're gonna use a Kingmaker. Max top, max right. This hole is definitely a good opportunity. On your second shot, this is the one that you just missed. I'm pretty sure this was the one you posted that you just missed two ball or like a ball and a half to the right of the hole. Um, on the second shot, if you um, move your target, I'll show you. If you move your target a little more, a little to the right, and use some spin to bring it back to the hole, there's like there's a funnel that goes to the hole. I'll show you if I can find it. I'll try and show you it. Um, and where am I here? I'm like medium distance here. 3.9. 332. 0% elevation for the second shot, and it should be. Well, we'll see. We'll see where we're at from 332. Maybe about medium distance. Um, but yeah, if you play around with the ball guide a little bit and move your target just a little bit to the right, you can wiggle your. Okay, so I'm in max distance, but like if you get the ball guide somewhere around this spot, there's like, well, see, I can't tell because of my ball guide is short. I got a shorter ball guide than you, so it's tough for me to find a funnel there. But there is a funnel here where the ball guide just stays there; it doesn't move. And 3.2, 3.1. That was my fault. Yeah, I wasn't even close. Um, if you see that hump there in the green, I don't know if you can see it when it pans down there, and it funnels the ball towards the hole there. With your better ball guide, um, you'll be able to wiggle your ball guide back and forth, and you'll see that the ball guide will never. The tip of the ball guide, the tip of the ball guide won't move. The rest of the ball guide will, but the tip of the ball guide will stay pointed at the hole. And if you can find that spot, that's gonna be your best spot of getting that ball to the hole, um, and making that shot. That's funny. Yeah. Um, yeah, and I see he shot a decent round, and I see he said that he used all white ball except for one hole. That's pretty impressive to shoot pretty much a par score, um, with all basic balls. So um, this hole here is a tough hole. This one coming up. Uh, I don't. Yeah, that's pretty impressive to shoot -12 with all white balls. They should have a tournament. Uh, a lot of people say that though, but they should have a tournament with just a basic ball tournament. That would be a lot of fun, or like that would be a lot of fun, or even a basic club tournament would be a lot of fun. Just to you could only use basic clubs. Uh, that would be interesting and a lot of fun too. See, normally in 2 or 10, I play right in the bottleneck. I'd play aim middle of the fairway and use max left spin, but then I use max curl on my sniper. Well, not max curl, really a ball of curl, but just it won't work out on in this um, So we want 5 top, max left. And then we're going to go I don't really like this shot. Oh, that's because I don't have max left on it. I don't like this shot at all. Nope, don't like this shot. Get in. Oh. Yeah, that's a tough shot. I That was pretty close though. And I actually didn't adjust. I just moved the target over because I knew I was running out of time. I didn't even punch in the numbers, so I probably didn't even adjust the right amount that I should have. I probably did 1.4. I probably adjusted close to that. So that wasn't too far off. I can get that dialed in, I think. But I needed a little more topspin than 5. So I need 5.5 topspin. Because five didn't seem like it was going to get to the hole. Or not that it wouldn't have got to the hole, but I would have had to aim too close to the rough. All right, quarterback, and the Goliath, and a navigator ball. This hole here is a very tough hole um, because of the fact that it's so much downhill on the second shot. Um, it plays about 40 to 45% downhill. All right, 3 top spin, so max top, max right, and you just want to aim. It keeps telling me it's trying to reconnect me, and I don't like that. 3.9. Just want to aim right towards the middle of that gap in the trees. And 318. We're going to play this one. We're going to try this one 45% downhill. Because for some reason I had 40% downhill on the second shot on this one. But in all the other divisions, it plays 45% downhill. So I'm going to play it 45% downhill. Because when I watched Tommy's playthrough, he missed to the left. Um, and he played 40% downhill. So I'm going to play it 45% downhill and see how it goes. We're gonna play it like 2.5 back. Hmm. So I played at 45% downhill and it still missed left. So that's going to play more like more like 50% downhill. And medium distance from 318. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a tough shot to get dialed in. And in rookie, there's no really other way to play that hole because you don't have a. I don't have a club to make that turn and make that bend to power. I could try and power slice it with my extra mile, but it would make it a really tough shot. I think. If I could power slice it, it would be nice because then your second shot would be almost straight tailwind. But I'm not going to try that shot. All right, so extra mile, and we're going with a kingmaker so I can play with the sniper. Four and a half top, max left. Aim with the yellow ring to the rough and second bounce approximately one ring over. So we want to aim like right there. 3.2, 1.5. Yeah, I still didn't get far enough. I still could probably use. I could probably go up farther with my target there. It's definitely a drive. This is definitely a drive that you got to hit perfect. If you don't hit perfect, you're not gonna. You're gonna end up in the rough either left or right. You know, that's another thing I didn't change. I'll change it after this. I forgot to change the description on my stream. I see. This is a tough one. This is a tough one to tell how much top spin you need. We're gonna just play it with 2.5. See how it comes in. 3.7, 0% elevation, so 3.7 rings. Oh, I was online. I was definitely online. About 3 top spin there would have probably been perfect. A little more top spin, and I think that ball would have been really, really close. See, that's the advantage that you got with a sniper 7, is the longer ball guide would have been very helpful there. All right, well, par round. But like I said, I don't see very many opportunities for drops in rookie level at all. Uh, Really, 2 and 5 are the only places I can really say that are really good opportunities. But like I said, that goes to show that's very impressive. That your brother shot -12 with basic balls, because I, to be honest with you, I don't know. I'd have a tough time shooting -12 with basic balls. Not that I don't think I could do it, but it would be tough for sure. So, but I'm happy with the round. That's what I expected. But like I said, well, five I just coming too hot. I used too much topspin out of the rough there with that rough bump and went over the cup. But five's definitely a good opportunity, and two's a decent opportunity. So 27, I think 27 or 28's gonna definitely get you possibly a gold in rookie uh, division. All right. Well, we will go on to pro now. Um, Before I do this, I forgot to change the description on my stream. I missed that replay because I was doing that. I was changing the description. I wanted to change the description before I end the stream. I'm gonna end this stream and start another one for pro, because I have 2 pro accounts I'm gonna play next. But I just want to split up the streams, um, in case anybody wants to watch them. That that uh, they can just watch rookie and pro separate. So I will. I'm gonna end this stream and start a new one right away. So if you want to jump on the new one when I start it. All right, I'll talk to you in a minute. Big topper, katana. You know, another thing I didn't do either was I didn't share uh, the links to the I usually always share the links to the stream in the group on the group page, but then I always share it on a few of the other Facebook pages also. All right, so katana, big topper, 20% downhill. All right, let's see how we can do uh, in pro here. Pretty soon I'm gonna move my rookie account up to pro and not play rookie with that account anymore. Um, I mainly just play the rookie to um, just for the notes for the clan. But all right, 20% downhill. 3.1 rings. Just max top one right. Aim the yellow ring to the rough there and adjust 20% downhill. Max numbers. That gets us to a good distance there. And gets us down far enough to maybe we can find a level and consistent area to play the second shot. Because this is a tough hole to find a consistent spot. Let's see where we're at here. I'll play this one like ooh, that was close. Played that one like 75% club, 10% uphill, or 10% downhill. Sorry. So that was more like 65% club. All right. Hole number 2, we got to play with the Guardian. Guardian and... Oh, crap. I got my notes, and I don't even have a ball written down. All right. We're going to play this with a Navigator and a Guardian. 20% downhill. This wind is a very tough wind to play on this hole because it takes the rough bump out of the question, and you need a club with a lot of backspin. So we're going to use 8 bars of backspin. We're going to play the blue ring to the we're going to play the clear ring to the All right, so the clear ring, we got to play white ring to the fairway fringe line. I played the clear ring there, and it still went long. So you got to play the white ring, top of the white ring to the fairway fringe line, and adjust max numbers, 20% downhill, with 8 backspin. I hate this hole. I'm not playing a shootout on it. Nope, we gotta change the Guardian back. And Titan Ball. Alright. This one we're gonna play max top 2 left. %10 downhill. You want to try to avoid clipping that rough there. You want to try and get your second bounce before the rough and bounce over. Max top 2 left. We're gonna stretch out. I play usually right where that sand bunker is. So it shows up we gotta push up about 3 rings. So we're gonna adjust the wind and only push up 2 rings. No, not great shot. Should still be okay. Alright, that's not a bad shot. Alright, so this one we want to play. We're going to play it right at the hole. And then we're adjusting 6.1, 20% up or downhill max numbers. So 7.5 rings. Yeah, that was way too. Yeah, see. I should have left that. Probably shorted the hole by about a square. because you get a push from the tailwind there. And normally I play that. I played that one 20%. Normally I play that 25% in tour play. All right, on to my absolute least favorite hole of this tournament. We're going to use the rocket. And we are going to play 10% downhill with a navigator. .10% downhill navigator medium adjustment 4.8 rings. Oh no. All right, speed wise it was good. Great shot, killed us there. 6.5 backspin is a pretty uh, good number there for speed. You want to aim that ball coming in just right of the hole because you're going to get wind push from the right to the left to push the ball to the left towards the hole. So a great shot there, killed us, but yeah, it's a tough hole. Um, but the rocket definitely makes the hole a lot easier. If if you got to play it with the sniper like he just played it there, it becomes a very tough shot. Yeah, we'll play this one. All right, change it back to the extra mile. Hole 5, big topper, and a Titan. Max top, 1 right, 10% downhill. Aim so the second bounces at the end of that right fairway island just before the rough. And adjust the wind and then push back up 1 ring. Max top, 1 right. And play so it's, we want it just about right here. We don't even want to push up 1 whole ring. 2.8. We're only going to push up like half a ring. Oh no. That's definitely going to be in the rough. Alright, we got lucky. It rolled through. Definitely going to leave us a hard shot for the second shot, though. Because we might be in between clubs now. The only reason I'm playing that hole to the right is because the second shot is pretty much almost straight tailwind, which makes the second shot a lot easier to make. Otherwise, because of the drive, the wind on the drive, I would play to the left. Okay, so we're not in between clubs. gonna play this about 20% club. 6.2, 2.5 rings. Ah. Get in the hole. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. That's probably, this hole here is probably one of the best opportunities for a drop in this tournament. And that one played 0%. I didn't notice the distance of my drive, but I definitely got to look back at the replay. But whatever that distance of the drive was, I played that 20% slider with the Goliath at 0% downhill. I'm gonna have to look back at the replay though and see what distance the drive was, so I can write down in my notes, so in case I get to that distance again. So real quick, we're gonna look back at that. Otherwise, if you hit a perfect drive, you get down farther to about the shadow of that tree, and it becomes like a mid-distance thorn. All right, 343. All right. Okay, on to hole 6. Extra mile, Titan, sniper. %20 downhill. Max top, max right, half the red ring on the rough on the right, and adjust the wind. I am playing on a Samsung Tab S6. Half the red ring on the rough. 20% downhill. 3.7 rings. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Get out of the... Alright. Oh my god. Oh, you can't hit great on that shot. I got lucky to roll out, but I don't even know I don't even know if I can reach still. Yeah, it plays very smooth. Um, but I have the Samsung Tab S6, uh, the higher RAM model. One they have two different models. One model has only 6 gigabytes of RAM, and the other has 8 gigabytes of RAM. I have the 8 gigabyte RAM device. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah! I can't even make it. I can't even make it with full topspin. I don't think. Ooh, maybe I can with full topspin, but I'm gonna go way over. All right, let's see here. 6.2 is 7 rings. All right, so I get to overpower to the blue ring. Hopefully, I get a double bounce over this bunker. Nope. Ah, a little too much overpower. Well, I screwed that hole up just from the very beginning, but that's unfortunate. I just gave back the shot that I just got on the last hole. Yeah. Get in the hole. Well, let's see if we can save this one. Gonna be a tough one. For sure. 6.7. Definitely downhill. 0.6 of a ring. Nah. Needed to hit perfect. That's too bad. I just give back the stroke that I gained on the last hole. Dumb mistake on my part. I should have just went max overpower with the second shot. Even if I went long, I would have still had an easy chip from the back of the green. That was a mistake on my part. All right, hole number 7. Sniper and katana. 7 left spin, 1 top spin. Minimum adjustment, 10% downhill. I actually could play this. There's a few ways to play this. I'm gonna play this bounce before the rough and second bounce into the rough. You can play it like this guy's playing it, but it's very glitchy. Um, or you can play in the middle of the bottleneck and play 4.5 back, max left, and about a ball of curl, and adjust 1 to 1 with the wind. But I will give this first one a shot with the second bounce into the rough and see how it comes out. And if I don't like it, on the second account, on my next account, I will play the I will play in the middle of bottleneck. 5.7 rings. Oh boy. Wow, I'm struggling to hit perfect here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that play there. Another way to play that is you play that with a katana or a kingmaker. Um, Play 4.5 backspin, max left spin, and you play blue into the bottleneck, blue ring to the rough on the right, and second bounce just at the fairway fringe line. Adjust the wind 1 to 1, and then use a about a ball and a quarter curl to the left, and that will get really close. That's how I usually play it in tour play, and with that wind, 4.5 backspin would be good. 4.5, 5 backspin, somewhere around there. And I think on my next account, that's the way I'm gonna try it and see how that comes in. All right. Yeah. I mean, this game is all about hitting perfect. If you can't hit perfect, you definitely struggle. Um, but the last couple holes I've hit great, and it gets very frustrating. All right, quarterback Goliath and a kingmaker. All right, four topspin, straight down the middle of the fairway, right towards the middle of the gap between those trees at the end of the fairway there. Because then we're gonna play down over the water for the second shot. Yes, it does get very frustrating. not being able to hit perfect. Nice shot. All right, 4 top spin. We're just looking to get down there. .6, 5.4. There we go. We're looking to get to 337 yards. Might have got farther than that though. Oh yeah, way farther. Holy cow. All right, 351. Probably gonna be more. Probably gonna be like medium distance. We're gonna play the rough bump. 1 backspin. 45% downhill. No, we're not quite um, medium distance. I'll play it like 4.6 rings. Ah. Ah. All right, that came in right of the hole. I played that one 45% downhill at 70% club, and it still came in right of the hole. And it hit a little far up on the rough. So I'm guessing it plays more like 50% downhill there. All right, hole 9. Extra mile. Titan ball. $10 downhill. I only have the one rookie account. One rookie, two pro. I am still debating whether I may take uh, two of my expert accounts and move them up to masters this tournament. I am debating. Alright, 4 top, max left. Aim with the red ring to the rough on the left at plus 14 yards with extra mile 7. And adjust the wind 10%. So, plus 14 yards, red ring to the rough. Max right, 4 top. 7.5 and wind is 4.1 rings. Alright, good distance. This one we just want to leave, we want to aim directly at the pin with the ball guide just a little short because of the tailwind. And adjust 0% elevation. Gonna be max numbers. Gonna play with a little bit of right spin. A little before the hole. Gonna play right side of the cup only because the wind's gonna push us a little bit. 5.2 in wind is 5.3 in rings. Alright, so we aimed right side of the cup. We just aimed right dead center of the cup next time. And just a hair shorter. And actually could probably play that. It was 5.2 in wind. Actually probably aim right where I was and play at 5% uphill. Because when it turned around, it looked, if you look down the fairway there, it looks like it's 5%. It looks like it's uphill a little bit. From this angle, it looks like it plays uphill. And uphill would have been, I adjusted 5.3 rings, uphill would have been 5.1 rings. So it probably would have been pretty darn close. So we're going to try 5% uphill on that. That kills me because I lost that stroke on 6. We'll get them dialed in. All right, I will. I'm just gonna switch accounts. I'll be right back. Thanks, Rick. All right. Nothing good in the shop. All right. Let me flip my notes back here. And we are going with Big Topper, Katana, and yeah, good luck to you, Rodek, too. All right. Big Topper, Katana, 20% downhill. It's uh, it's just a line to line up the wind arrows and to I use the take shot button to adjust my rings, and it's just to help me pull straight forward, straight backwards. Yellow ring to the rough. 4.1 rings. Oh no. That's in the rough. Oh, I got lucky. It's in the rough at the bottom, though, I think, maybe. Nope. Alright, well, I got lucky there. I thought for sure a great right would be clipping the rough there. Alright, 10% downhill for the second shot. We're going to play it like 65% club. $5.9. Yeah, we're gonna play it 65% club, one back, maybe two back. Three rings. Get in the hole. There we go. That's a good start. That's the start we wanted. All right, hole two. We're gonna play with the Guardian. All right, Guardian for the second shot, or Guardian for the second hole, and a Navigator ball. %20 downhill, max numbers. Thanks, try. Uh, and this time we're gonna put the white ring to the top of the white ring to the fairway fringe line, aim directly at the pin, and adjust max numbers 20% downhill, and see how that comes in. Because last time we used the clear ring to the fringe fairway line, and it came in hot. This time of year kills me with the allergies and the change of seasons and the weather. We've had nothing but rain the last couple days. My yard is like a swamp. It's bad enough you can't go out of the house because of this stupid corona thing, and you can't even go. I can't even go out in my yard because it's raining all day and it's just a total swamp. All right, 8 backspin. Then 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 backspin. Aim directly at the hole with the white ring to the fairway fringe line. And right there. And then 6.6, 1 to 1. Get in the hole. Oh wow, that really grabbed. Huh. All right, so we got to take some backspin off of that, or I don't really know. Boy, the yeah, allergies are horrible this time of year. I thought for sure that was going to be a lot closer because of the way the camera angle changed. So that tells me that that's the right line to take. Just that it's too much backspin. So I'm going to change that and go white ring to the fairway fringe line there and go like um, maybe try like 7 backspin. 7.5 maybe. That's gonna be a work in progress, that this hole here, to get dialed in. Where are you from, Rye? All right, I gotta change the Guardian back. And I'm going with a Titan. 10% downhill. Oh yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm a I'm a big deer hunter. You guys got a lot of good deer down there, or over there. That whole area, Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, those are all good states for big bucks. All right, Titan extra mile sniper. You can't get max spin right, left, and top and back if it was more than 4 each way. Well, um, yeah, well you can't get uh like say with the big topper, if you go max top spin, you can only get 1.5 right spin. Um, and that's just the way this is. So like with the extra mile here, I got an extra mile 8 on this account. So it's got 6 top spin. I think the most you can get. So the most right spin or left spin you can put on with 6 top spin would be 4.5. So if you were using a kingmaker that has three side spin, you could only use four and a half of all the side spin on that ball with max top spin of the driver. That's just how this game is. I guess in the very beginning, you used to be able to put max left and max top, but they switched it. I think that's what you're asking. Yeah, yeah, and that's with all clubs. So like this one, it wouldn't pay to use like uh, a kingmaker because I'd only be able to get like five side spin out of a kingmaker anyway. So um, it and I'm only using two left anyway. So two rings. We're only gonna push up maybe like one ring. 3.5. That's a perfect drive right there. That's exactly. I mean, that's really close to the rough, but that's exactly where you want it to be. Yeah, I, I didn't start playing when this game very first came out. So, but from what I understand, in the very beginning, they used to let you put max side spin on with max top spin, um, and then I guess they changed it. That's why kind of like, side spin on like a power three ball kind of defeats the purpose of having it because most of the time you're using max top spin and you can't use the max side spin anyway. So, um, all right, this one we're gonna aim just short of the pin because we're gonna get some push. We're gonna adjust 6.4, 7.8 rings. We're gonna adjust this one 25%. Nah, I hit great. Darn it. It's still gonna be close, I think, but maybe it's in. I don't know. Oh, seems like getting a lot more wind push than than you should be with that shot. Hmm. All right, hole four. We have to change to the rocket, even though this shot's a little tougher with this account because I only have the rocket in a level 9, which I don't have full backspin on. But we will use just max backspin. And get it as close as we can. With the rocket 10, you have more backspin. Rocket 9, you only have like 6.2 backspin, and you really need 6.57 backspin on this hole. Oh boy, this shot's going to be interesting. Yeah. All right, max back, one left. Like I said, we really don't have the backspin we need on this hole, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna aim just right of the pin there. 6.3 rings, or 6.3 in wind. Medium adjustment, 4.3 rings. No, I guess that works out. That was close. That was very close. I just got back in the golf class. I'm building my coin back. Nice, nice, Rye. What level tournament you playing, rookie? Yeah, that makes this tough. We're gonna play it anyway. This is like one of my favorite shots. 4.7. So that's 3, 4. Oh, 4.5. No, not enough that time. Yeah, I played rookie before these two pro accounts. Um, definitely definitely a tough tournament in rookie division, uh, especially if you have lower level clubs. Um, there's not very many opportunities for many drops. There's not very many opportunities for many drops in any of the levels actually. Um, Yeah, I love that rough bump. It's a great rough bump with crosswind. So in rookie, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that shot. Uh, I didn't play it in the qualifying round, but I'm gonna start playing it in the qualifying round because I have the Goliath to do it. I'm gonna and it's actually a very consistent shot once you get it dialed in. All right, big topper. No, we gotta change that club back first before I forget. Big topper and a Titan ball. 10% downhill. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it that way in opening round. So because that's the same shot that I posted a couple weeks ago in tour play in the chat. All right, let's see if I can hit this one perfect. Huh? Actually, one right spin will work out better. I don't know. 6.3, 3.3. We're not going to push up at all with this club. I hit great left again. That's going to go in the rough again. .350. So that's pretty much going to be... It's pretty much going to be minimum distance. Ah. Um, my one expert account, um, my one account that I play in expert tournaments. Uh, I was gonna say it was at like 4,550 something, but I actually lost a few 2 or 11 matches the other day, so I think it's back down to. I think my highest account now is like 4,300 trophies. I just started getting into Tour 11. Uh, I had 3 accounts that were maxed in Tour 10 at 4170, but 2 of them I started playing in Tour 11 recently. 5.3. Oh, we're gonna run into problems here. 1.9. Oh, we can make this work. We can just make this work. Very nice. That hole is definitely dialed in. Yeah, 2 for 2. But I play this whole a lot on Tour 10 because this course Oasis is on Tour 10, so I play these holes quite a bit on Tour 10. Um, and I love this hole. All right, let's see if we can not mess up the next hole like we did on the last account. All right, extra mile, sniper, Titan. 20% downhill. Tour 6. Um, hole number 1. I I don't know the holes by number. I I only play Tour 6 on my one account. Recently, I've been playing just to fill my chest, but I don't recall. I mean, I'm sure I know the hole. Um, I'd have to actually look at what hole it is. Uh, let me look real quick to see which to refresh my memory. Uh, tours, tour 6. Um, oh, hole number 1. Is it the one you're talking? Or not hole 1? Just one of the holes. I'm not sure what the number. Oh, okay. I was gonna say because hole number 1 is well, there's 3 different courses of hole number 1s, but yeah, I don't. You know, you'd have to kind of describe what the hole is, and then maybe I could figure it out. All right, extra mile, 20% downhill, max top and right. All right, max top, max right. Let's see here. Half the red ring on the rough. Actually, we're gonna go because it's the extra mile 8. We're gonna go there. 6.64 rings. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, that's twice I've hit great on this hole. My god. Twice. Twice I've made 5 and then hit great on 6 and into the rough. Now I definitely can't make it. Oh, that's a killer. I don't even know if I can make the fairway over there now. Alright, at least I can make this. Wow, that's like severely downhill. Wow, I can't believe I hit great twice on this hole. Mm, oh, right at max, right at oh god, right at minimum distance too. That sucks. And I hit great. Oh god, perfect would have maybe been in too. Ah, 2 times in a row I screwed that hole up. And it's not a hard hole. It's like a simple hole too. Hole six, par five, 2 or 6. All right, let me take a look and see which hole that is. Tour 6 U.S. champions. Hole hole 6, par 5. I got comfy in the tree and hit the point. Hole 6, par 5, U.S. champions course. Yeah, but do you know? So it's the U.S. champions course. It, but that's Tour 6 is just the U.S. champions course. Do you know if it's which course it is? Southern Pines or City Park or um, Juniper Point? Because there's 3 par 5s on Juniper Point. A hole 6. Hole 6 is a par 4 on Juniper Point. Uh, hole 6 City Park. Yeah, hole. Let me see. Juniper Point is so City Park. Hole 6 is a par 5. Southern Pines. And Southern Pines hole 6 is a par 5. So it's either Southern Pines or City Park. The City Park one, um, the City Park one is a tough one. Uh, what I usually do is I play with the extra mile and a big dog, and depending on the wind, um, if it's a if it's a tailwind or a tailwind crosswind, I use a power 3 ball max top spin, couple right spin just to straighten the ball guide out, and max overpower and drive and try and drive over, and you clip the rough and you roll out into the fairway, and then with the big dog you can reach for the second shot. If it's a headwind, it's a very tough hole to play in a headwind for sure, because then it's very tough to even make the green into even with an extra mile and a big dog. All right, hole 7. I'm aggravated that I just screwed that hole up again. Hole 7. I'm going to play with a kingmaker. We're going to play this one. I'm going to play this one 4.5 back, max left. I'm playing the bottleneck. I'm going to try this one out the way I play it in tour play. So max left, 4.5 back. And then blue ring to the rough on the right. And that second bounce just at the fringe. And then we're going to play it 1-1 with the wind. So 5.2 rings. And then curl just to the outside of that ring. Ooh, that was close. I think I have a better chance of making it that way than I do with the rough bump, the way I tried it on the first account. Yeah, I definitely like that option for the shot better than that rough bump shot. I was gonna say, I hope you don't forfeit because I want to play this shot again. I'm gonna play the rough bump shot again. That is that's a very consistent shot if you adjust it right. love that shot. All right. Quarterback. Kingmaker. Yeah, the ring system is definitely a big help and a big improvement to your game once you learn it. It does. I mean, it takes some time to learn, but once you do learn it, uh, it definitely helps tremendously. If you if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated if anybody's watching that hasn't. It would be greatly appreciated if you do, um, and then you'll get alerts when I'm on. 5.8, 6.8 rings. All right, this one didn't go as far. Yeah, it did. It went just as far, pretty much. 351 it went last time. All right, we're gonna play this one 50% downhill. And I think like 75% club. Thank you. Yeah, 75% club. One back. Aim right at the hole. We're gonna play it 50% downhill this time. 3.7 rings. Get in. Oh, that was so close. Ooh, that was close. It was a little less adjustment there, and that ball's in. I've just adding elevation because I missed right, so I added 5% elevation there, and missed just a hair left. But I also played it a little more club than I did last time, so uh, yeah, that'll work. we'll get that one dialed in, I think, in the opening round. All right, hole 9. Extra mile, Titan. %10 downhill. Aim. So 4.5 top, max right. No, 4 top, max right. Red ring to the rough. .1, 3.9 rings. Just don't go too long. Oh. Alright, this one we're going to play 5% uphill this time. Alright, so max distance. Use a couple right spin. 1 top. Aim right at the hole. 5.7. 5.7 wind is 5.5 rings. No. Perfect would have probably been really close there. Playing 5% uphill. 1 top would have been a little too much. It would have come in hot even if I was at the pin there, but at least I know 5% uphill is getting very close there. So we've figured out a few of these holes, getting them closer. Hole 6 we just got to hit perfect on. Twice I screwed that hole up. This round should have been -14. Alright, well, I was going to play one expert round, but I'm just going to play him tomorrow. It is already 12:30 at night, so unless Ricky, you're not on here, are you, Ricky? Hole 6 got us again. We'll take it. We'll take a minus 13. And definitely can improve a little bit on the weekend or on the in the opening round. Um, Tweaked a little bit of the elevations and adjustments, and but all right. Well, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching. Um, like I said, I was gonna play one expert round tonight, but I'm not. It's already 12:30 at night. Um, I will. I'll be on tomorrow playing those rounds. Um, and like I said, I may, I may even move two of my accounts up to Masters this week. I'm not sure. I'm still tossing it up in the air. But if I do that, it'll be interesting. Because this isn't an easy tournament as it is. So I may just stick with the expert and try and get the holes dialed in expert. But all right, yeah, we'll see you try, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, thanks a lot, everybody.